We got a lot of interesting questions, so if you guys can answer them kind of quick and fast,
We got you.
to the point. I have so many that we need to
Let's
ask
do
you
it.
guys. These guys are so curious
Let's do this.
to know what's in your brain.
All right.
Okay.
All right? Okay. So, what are some things that you wish you knew before you started?
Who are they?
Oh God!
I mean, I know you, but who are they? I mean, I know their bios are in there, but at least you might.
Sorry. Again, first time. Thanks, Mom. I'm going to give them the microphone, and they're going to tell you a little bit about themselves. I knew who they were because I read, and I'm so excited to have these brilliant people here. So I'm going to let them explain who they are.
Hi everyone, I'm Abrielle. I'm an esthetician based in Orlando, Florida. I actually came from a business background in the business realm, just learning entrepreneurship, learning how to build teams, and all of that eventually led me here to my passion, and now I have my own skincare company. Whoa. I'll pass the mic to Jane.
Hello, I am Payne Jane. I own a 7-figure body waxing business in the Bay Area, California. We make 100K per month. All of my team members make over 100K per year. I am now in the education space, and my goal is to give all the entire blueprint of how I did what I did to anybody who wants to do the same. Here you go. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm Colleen.
Do we need to move her to the end?
I got a big girl seat. I'm really excited about it. 15 years an esthetician. I'm also a master esthetician and a licensed instructor. 12 years training for Stephanie with the Skin Classic. That's about it. I am in Lacey, Washington, so I am a Washingtonian. I have trained some of you with the Skin Classic, which is exciting. And yeah, that's about it. I'm giving it back to you.
All right. Well, now can I ask that question again? All right. All right. So, we all want to know this answer.
Yeah.
What is something that you wish you knew before you started business? And it can be quick and fast, because
Okay.
there's a lot.
I'll start. I would say if you're going solo, definitely start jotting your expenses and your profits weekly rather than just waiting to the end of the year because you're gonna be effed, basically. So start doing that weekly, just prepare yourself for that time, for the tax season, for the upcoming tax season.
Good one. Excellent one.
Yeah.
If you're going to go solo, you are not just a waxer. You are not just a lash artist. You're not just a facialist. You're a business owner. Act like one. Get into marketing. Understand SEO. You don't have to understand the nitty-gritty of it, but you have to accept that you are not just anything. You are a business owner.
Right.
Get to know who you are as an esthetician. What's your favorite thing to do? Make that be your specialty. I think a lot of us try to do everything, and maybe waxing isn't your gig. Like, I'm a skin geek. I know I'm a skin geek. I'll stick with that. But sometimes you want to do everything, and that's not the right way to go, because you really need to start focusing on the things you love to do, so you can really like build that up in yourself, so that you draw those people to you, those clients to you that are going to want those services, and that you just make other people feel good just by that being your passion. Well, sorry, that's that passion word, but that's it. That's making sure that you understand that maybe a certain tool or a certain instrument isn't the right one for you. You can ask other people, you know, if you wanted like a piece of equipment that's really expensive, but ask somebody who has one so you can like job shadow them or see how they do a treatment and find out what are my disposable costs. Those are really important things, and you don't want to spend money on something that you're never going to use again. That's a waste of your money and time.
Okay. Keep that mic.
Okay.
All right. So, and that is true. You know, even when Jane talks, and I've heard a couple other speakers talk, you know, attitude is it. You guys have the power to rebook that client. You have the power to ask for business. You have the power to have them send the friends to you. But it all starts with you. You can't be laying back and going, how am I gonna get clients in the door? You've got to know your marketing, know everything. So that is a great answer. You guys all answered that great. All right, I like that. What is the most important aspect of business?
Customer service.
I always think it's value and service that you give your client. It's the time you spend with them. Becky just reminded me of that with her talk. You know, it's letting them be who they are. It's giving them that quiet touch. It's making sure that you're spending time with them and it's quality time, and that they literally feel like changed when they walk out that door. Their skin has changed, their body's changed, and that renewal of spirit is there, and that's all within our power of doing.
Like that.
I would say customer service. Clients are your clients, they are not your friends. So there's a fine line between that, okay? Yeah, that's what I have to say.
For me, I think when it comes to a business, it's a trifecta. It's the three-legged stool, right? You don't have, if you are missing any one of these legs, you're not in good condition. So, for example, technique. Let's say you're a facialist, you better be able to do a great facial. Let's say that you are a lash artist, a waxer, whatever, what have you. That technique better be, spot on. That's one leg of the stool. The second leg of the stool is marketing. You can be the best, you can be the best waxer in the whole wide world. Nobody knows you, you stay poor, okay? You can have, let's just say everybody knows you. Let's say you're the best waxer in the whole wide world. You don't know your numbers, you haven't set up your retirement yet, you're still not in good condition. So point is, sorry guys, this is a respectable place, Jane. So any one of those three legs are missing, you're not in good condition.
Jane does not have Tourette's.
I do not. I don't.
All right, I love that. Love that. All right. Okay. What has been the most effective marketing tool for you to find new clients? Yelp, Google, promotions, direct marketing, referral programs? Can you give us some advice on that?
SEO, baby. SEO comes in a couple forms. First and foremost, it has to be your website. Why is it your website? Because that's high intent clients. Who here knows what a high intent customer is? Beautiful, beautiful. High intent customers are customers who go into the Google search bar and they write waxer, best waxer, for example, San Francisco, and your name pops up. People who are going into the search bar and they type that up, they are looking for you. They will throw money at you if your name appears first. Does that make sense, people? First and foremost, SEO, 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 and SEO starts with your website. It starts with keywords and all that stuff, right? And social media is fantastic, don't get me wrong. I was just talking about this. Social media is amazing, but the thing with social media is it doesn't compound. It helps with your SEO, but it doesn't compound. Now with Google, for example, if you have the best, greatest website in the whole wide world, and you have a fantastic SEO, it compounds. Good luck, like if you have the number one website, and it truly is, it truly has the roots of great SEO in it. Every single day, it just stays number one. It stays number one longer. Google just prioritizes it, and good luck knocking it down, to second or third or fourth place. But with social media, which is fantastic, don't get me wrong. If you're tired, if you're uninspired, if you're booked back to back, you don't have the time for it, you become obsolete really quickly. I always prioritize Google first.
Is that paid Google ads?
No, man. If you organically have a great website, first and foremost, you don't have to pay for it. You don't have to pay for it to be sponsored, for it to be number one. It just naturally shows up number one if you know what you're doing. I can get to I guess I can get to that forever.
I'm gonna go ahead and piggyback off of Jane because she is 100% correct about all of that.
Would that be AI?
SEO.
SEO?
No, it's not AI.
Well, it's not social media for me, and Stephanie will know that, and she'll I don't have a Facebook account. So I do have a lot of Google influence, and my website's pretty good. Not as good as yours.
No.
But that's where I get most of mine's word of mouth. I have a lot of Google. I don't care about Yelp so much because I'm not going to pay them to not filter stuff. It's a waste of money. I think they're kind of the review sharks of the free world. Don't pay $350 for them to unfilter your stuff. It's ridiculous. I don't care what's on Google. I mean on Yelp, but Google's been my go-to.
Like that.
Can I just say something really, really fast about that? Sorry, you guys. I live for this stuff. Okay, I live for this stuff. But when it comes to SEO and Google, nowadays people go to ChatGPT and they will ask, "Hey, what is the best place to, get a wax, to get a facial in San Francisco?" Right? The first thing that I want you guys to do when you guys go home is please ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT, hey, where's the best place to get a facial in San Francisco? If you're not number one, you got work to do, my friends. Then you follow me and I will tell you exactly how to do it. For free.
Okay, I like all those questions, I like those answers, I love that. I mean, that's what we need to know. All right, well, I'm not gonna do that.
Now everybody's searching right now.
Yeah.
They work on their phones.
What has been your greatest challenge in business?
One of the biggest things that I've learned is that if you are a C-tier leader, you are going to attract C-tier team members. Don't think for you right now, you might be the best waxer in the whole wide world. Fantastic. Guess what? You're a best waxer, and I'm sure you're a great person, but that doesn't mean you're a great team leader. You have to level up, and that means you're leveling up your mindset, leveling up, having hard conversations. And I just came from a summit, and there was a woman there who I respect so hard, and she's built an amazing business. But she had to have a difficult conversation with someone, and she was having not anxiety, but she was having oh, should I have this hard conversation? Yeah, you should. We all go through that, right? But that's one of the things that you have to level up. So, in a nutshell, because I know we have a lot of questions, how you are as whatever, a facialist, a lash extension, whatever, that doesn't mean that you're an amazing team leader. And that was one of the biggest challenges for me. Was okay for me to. My wax shop is in the Bay Area, California. I live in Portland. I only go back there once every 2 months. In order for me to do that, my team members hold it down. They know what to do. But it wasn't always that way. I was a crappy team lead at the beginning, and when you're a crappy team leader, you get crappy team members.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I would say getting past my fears, feeling like I'm not ready, feeling scared. I would say just getting past that, because once you get past that, on the other side is success. So once you get past that fear, you're on your way to success.
Undervaluing ourselves, that's probably been mine still. After 15 years, I'm still doing it. But there's a part of me that still believes that everyone deserves and should be able to afford a facial. So there's that little part of me that's I really have a hard time increasing prices, especially after, we've had a really rough year. A lot of people have had, rough months where you're not, especially if you're self-employed. We've seen months where it's lower than we're used to, and I think we're all kind of picking ourselves back up from that. It's not nearly as bad as it was during lockdown, but at least now we're making a comeback from it. But yeah, I think undervaluing myself has been a big thing.
That's real. All right, don't discount your service. Just make a menu with different timing on it. Don't discount your time. That's big, and people can make you feel guilty, right? I can't afford this, But yet they're drinking Starbucks and, no, I'm not saying anything, Jane.
Jane wants to say something bad.
But you see them come in that, and then they might drive in a BMW, and then they're like, but I really can't afford this service. So what they're saying is they're not gonna pay you for your time. So if there is truly hardship, don't discount the service. Just maybe make a new menu with different times where you're not discounting your time, right? What do you think?
Yeah, I want to add that if you're just starting out, please do not offer 50% off, 60% off, because this is what your clients are going to expect from you from then on. So don't undervalue yourself. like she was saying.
Like Groupon?
Yeah, exactly.
But Groupon, you can do Groupon. It's just you need to find a service. Like the Skin Classic is a perfect service to do on Groupon. It's fast. There's the disposables are cheap. That's a perfect thing to do because you're making great money from it. I mean, that's how I built my clientele when I first started, was with the Skin Classic. And you know, Groupon is hard if you're going to do a 90-minute facial and take 50% off. You're not going to make your money back. But when you've got something that's really fast that you can do in 15 minutes, you're making $200. Yeah, that's a great. You just need to find the right Groupon deal that's going to work for you. But don't waste your time on things that are really long services.
And if you are going to be doing Groupon, you better sell them some skincare after
That's
too.
right. That's
Or
right.
a package.
Sell them something.
Or a
Yes.
package.
Make them rebook.
Yep.
At full price.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, are you good? Okay.
So you just talking about Starbucks.
All right. If you, let me see. Ooh. If you only wanted to do waxing, can I have a livable income, which we just learned? But what tips would you give if we just wanted to specialize in one service only?
I'm gonna give this to Jane because she specializes in waxing and that's her thing.
That's all I do. That's all I care to do. Why? Because I have ADHD, like all of you guys, okay? And like waxing is fast and furious, and you get $65 in 7 minutes. And I don't know about you guys, but I just don't like people very much. Sorry, let me say this, okay? Like, I'm funny and I'm cool for about 10 minutes, okay? Afterwards, I have nothing else to say. So, that's the speed to which I like things, right? But anyway, yes, you can, like, there was a point when I was making $350K by myself, right, just as a waxer, and I was like exhausted, tired, dead to the world, all that. Now we make like a little bit over 1.1 a year, 1.2, or 1.1 to 1.2. All my waxers make 100K, but the reason why we're able to do that, the reason why we're able to do that is because I figured out marketing for myself in my area. What works for me isn't necessarily going to work for you. What works for you isn't necessarily going to work for this other person. There is no one formula. There is trial and error and like having the grit to go, holy shit, did it, holy, this is not working out for me. But that doesn't mean Google Ads don't work. That's not what it means. Maybe it doesn't work for you in this area. Maybe it doesn't work, but that doesn't mean you stop trying. You really have to go through the cycle. I've tried it all, dude. I've tried Facebook IG ads, Google ads, I've tried it all, I figured out what works for me in my area. And you just have to keep going. Like you can make money in any beauty niche. Dude, there's so much money out there. You just have to figure out what works for you and package it accordingly.
And is that your website?
It starts with the website.
Starts with the website.
And don't discount reviews, man. Reviews are SEO gold. It's gold. Can I give you guys a tip really fast? Okay, here's the thing. You usually don't want the tip, I'll give it to you anyways. This is what you guys do, okay? If, let's just say you get reviews, you have to prioritize reviews. Reviews are everything. You get the reviews, and then 1 in every 10 review, well, number one, you should be responding to all the reviews. 1 in every 10 review, you go, thank you so much for, let's say you're in San Francisco, for coming all the way from Sacramento to see me in San Francisco for your Brazilian wax. That's keywords, you're dropping keywords. Does that make sense? Don't do that for every single, be cool, okay? Like you're dating somebody. Don't do that for every response, okay? Google knows what you're doing. Do that for 1 in every 10, okay? And then like, start with that. That's your literally, what is SEO? SEO literally is Brazilian wax. Those are keywords, bitch, friends. Those are keywords. Those are keywords. Use keywords, drop them intelligently.
Can I add one more question of my own to that?
Yes.
So, what if we get a bad review? Should we answer it or should we bury it?
For me, and just for me, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. So if I get a bad review, I ignore it. And the reason why is because, bitch, friends, I've got 900 positive reviews. Yeah. I've got 900 positive reviews. It's just, I don't care. Like, you want to believe them? One of the things I've learned about business is this: if anyone's going to believe something about me that they haven't, and they didn't give me a chance to explain it, they believe that about me anyway. So forget them.
I agree. We always have, like, you always look at the person complaining and you notice that they're never happy with anything.
There we go. Yep.
All right, well, that was it. That's good. All right. What time do we have? I don't have my.
3:40.
3:40? All right. So we've got a couple more questions. Let's see. I mean, you guys have answered them. That's great. What is the biggest money-making service as a solo esthetician?
Dermaplaning, I would say. Everyone wants dermaplaning these days. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. I love it. But for me, it's dermaplaning. She might have something else.
Well, she's sitting over there at the table. It's Skin Classics, probably my number one. It's once you get past the, you got $1 disposable. It's fast. Once you get your practice down, you can, like, I can do a full face in about 15 to 20 minutes, and I just made $200. And you can add your add-ons to a facial, and that's $25 per each. I do 35. So it's pretty remarkable. So I would say that's my add-on, and even as a standalone, it's pretty good money. Think about it. Even if you worked an hour and a half, that's still good money for an esthetician. It's way better than doing plus you get to watch things go sizzle. That's the best part.
Okay, well, this one might not have Jane in it, but now give me the pieces of equipment that you feel are necessary in a skincare room.
LED light, for sure. An LED light at that's only 5 minutes versus the 20-minute lights because it's time consuming. A high frequency wand because there's a bunch of different things that you can do.
$60.
Right, yeah, that you can do with it. And maybe oxygen infusion. Clients like the feeling of the little mist. Feels good.
Everything you said.
I like having a microdermabrasion or some form of dermabrasion or abrasion of sorts. I like the cryotherapies are really good. So it's a decent one. Plus it's a multifunctional. So not only can you do like the tightening on the face and the lifting, you can actually do some apoptosis, killing of fat on the body. But yeah, I'm trying to think of, well, definitely hot towel cabinets necessary.
Yeah.
Multifunctional tools, I mean, they're good, but usually they're not super well made, so you're gonna end up with something that's gonna break. So a high frequency device, portable high frequency is good because you're gonna be able to, and don't like freak out if that's the one thing, everybody always thinks their glass wands are broken because they don't, like, that gas gets inert in those. You kind of have to stimulate them a little, almost like flicking a temperature gauge. You know, if you have a thermometer, you kind of flick it a little bit. And also just, it's not bad. They just take a little bit of time to get back in use, especially since there's certain ones that you'll use and everybody thinks they're broken. So don't discard those. I like on my table to have an additional, mine's really super soft and squishy. I have it goes on top of your table and it's like a memory foam. I think a queen size folded over does the same size as your treatment table width. And my clients are always saying how wonderful it is to lay down and feel that soft, squishy. It's just an added bonus. And then a bolster for underneath knees if somebody's uncomfortable.
I like that. I like that. I would add nano needling. It's really like channeling.
Yeah.
And I would definitely add ultrasonic or RF therapy. Those have been really great in the industry. Right. So.
Can you ask Jane what kind of wax?
Yes, we can ask her. What is your favorite wax to use?
Mine, okay. I use strip wax. I use strip wax for 99.999% of everything. My strip wax is called Money Shot Soft Wax. Money Shot, baby, because it's the most profitable wax on the planet. That's what I say, and that's what I believe in, because the thinner the wax, the fatter the wallet. I just want to say something really quickly. Us waxers, we seethe with jealousy when it comes to facialists and your capacity to retail. Because our aftercare is what? An ingrown serum?
That's what I was gonna ask,
Right.
aftercare.
An ingrown serum, exfoliating towel, we're talking about $60. You facial bitches, I swear to God, you guys can make hundreds, hundreds, and that's the sexiest thing in the whole wide world. So anybody here who's a facialist, and you guys are sleeping on that, and you guys feel some type of way of, let me just say this, when someone leaves my treatment table, it's a given. I'm like, I'm gonna rebook you in 6-7 weeks. And they're like, 90% of the time, they're like, okay, because they're afraid to say no. Okay, but the other person, but honestly, like, some people are like, oh, I don't know my schedule, and I'm like, there's a button, reschedule, man, and they're like, yeah, okay, but the people who insist on saying no, that's fine. But same thing with my retail. I'm like, okay, the serum and everything is inside the bag. I'm gonna charge it to your card and file, no problem. That's really it. And you, like, and I know right now when I say that to you, you feel uncomfortable. You know why you feel uncomfortable? Because you haven't said it enough times. Say it enough times. Say it to your sister, say it to your friend, say it to your colleague. When you're commuting in your car to work, call your sister up and just go, okay, I feel uncomfortable about this. I'm gonna say this 10 times. You know how I felt uncomfortable talking to my team members initially because I was like, I don't know, I don't wanna hurt your feelings, all that stuff. I got over it because I literally role played, is that what you guys said? Role played, rehearsed with my sister, I hate her now, but with my sister in the car. I would call her and I'd be like, okay, push back on me. Like if I say this to you, say that to me. That's literally how I practice with my team members of rebooking and selling stuff. You guys are sleeping on so much money. We waxers seethe with jealousy over it. You guys, no idea.
And I just want to say, if you are a facialist, make sure you are selling retail to every single client. You are the professional. They're looking to you for answers. They don't know what to buy. They're wanting you to tell them what to buy. Do not be afraid.
If not, they're gonna take your words and go online.
There you go.
Go to Target.
Yeah.
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 Exactly. Those are all great. It's great information. I like all of that. All right, so we don't want these guys to go, but we do want to know who the winner will be. But first of all, we're going to break out for 15.
Need their badges.
Oh, that's right. We need all of
Because we have a
them.
giveaway, the end of the day giveaway, where everyone has contributed, but ladies, amazing entrepreneurs.
Gosh, yeah.
I mean, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Do we have how we get information? Is Jane's information in there?
You know what's
I'm the
amazing?
magazine, man.
She's in the turn it over. She's your cover girl.
I know she is the cover girl.
Her story is in there. Her bio is in there along with the website. But
That's
follow
why you're
her.
the boss.
Yeah. Yeah. But I will. So who said that? Little Miss Bitchy.
Did you edit all those words?
Sure. So you said waxers do this, okay? And you are as a facialist because your hands are the most powerful. So while she's stripping and ripping, you're giving comfort, you're giving joy to the largest organ, and you can still kill it and make money doing it. You have to ask with the rebooking. So, yep, I totally agree with you, Miss.
Yeah.
But we can do the same thing. Whether you're doing lashes, waxing, facials, whatever it is, do it with integrity because you're representing an industry, you're representing your city and your state. You can make money in this industry. I've been a widower, I've been single mom twice, and I've had a house fire, and because I've been an esthetician, I've been able to provide for my family. So for those that are starting, this is a great career. For those that are in the middle of the career, you got this. Keep going. For those that are, like Stephanie, maybe looking at that self-retirement, it's okay. You've done the job, well done, but keep doing it every day and do it with joy and purpose. So let's break out. I want your badges. Doug's gonna collect them in the beautiful pink.
Can I give an explanation now? Because this is my biggest pet peeve about, all right, so how do you rebook that person? Bye, see you next time, have a good day.
No.
Oh no?
You're not allowed to get out without, I'm sorry, Tina. You want to see me? I'm 8 weeks booked. I am 12 weeks booked. I know an esthetician that can do 30 treatments in one day. Cheryl Goodheim, she is 8 months booked in advance. And I've seen her books. And I'm like, Cheryl, can we have lunch? She's like, no. So then what about dinner? She's like, I can see you November 25th because she's booked. And it's, yeah.
It's true. Yeah, nobody wants to go to someone that has a lot of gaps on there. They want, you have to create the demand and keep saying the same thing over and over again. I will see you in 6 weeks.
There
Don't
you
say
go. Yes.
6, 8, 12. No, don't give them an option. I'm rebooking you.
There you go. Don't say, hey, would you like to rebook? No, you tell them, I want to see you in X amount of weeks.
I'd love to see you.
I cringe.
No.
I'm like, no wonder we're down 25% down. What are you doing?
Make it happen, and all of you can. I have faith in you. We have faith in you.
All the words.